It began innocently enough, or at least that's why I convinced myself. My wife, Lauren, had been spending more hours at the gym lately. At first, I chalked it up to healthy habits, a positive routine to keep herself fit. She posted pictures, smiled for the camera, laughed with friends, and carried on as though everything was normal. For months, I bought into that image. I wanted to trust her. I wanted to believe in her completely. But as the weeks passed, small details started to stand out. Fleeting glances at her phone, excuses that didn't quite add up, subtle shifts in the way she behaved around me at home. Something felt wrong, though I couldn't pinpoint what it was. Curiosity and a growing unease started gnawing at me. I began watching her routines more closely, tried to reason through my doubts while quietly gathering clues. Late-night texts, hurried phone checks she tried to hide, the way she lingered over messages just a little too long. All of it hinted at something she was keeping from me. At first, I tried to tell myself it was innocent. Friendly chatter, work matters, nothing serious. But my instinct screamed otherwise. Behind her bright smile and carefree laughter, there was a secret, a dangerous one. As the weeks rolled on, her behavior grew only more suspicious. Every gym interaction, every laugh with her workout friends, every shared joke felt staged. She wasn't just exercising. She was performing, crafting an image of herself as vibrant, loyal, carefree. And behind the scenes, her phone glowed with messages she thought I couldn't see, messages that betrayed our marriage, our trust. Then it happened, the moment that changed everything. I accidentally glimpsed the messages she had been sending another man. Intimate, flirtatious, unmistakably personal. My heart sank, my stomach twisted, disbelief and fury consuming me. All the doubts I tried to rationalize, all the signs I'd ignored, were suddenly undeniable. The woman I thought I knew, the one I trusted and loved, was living a double life, and I had been blind. I didn't confront her immediately. I needed time to process, to plan my approach. I wanted her to feel the full weight of what she'd done. Rushing in with anger would only lessen the impact. For days, I watched silently, noting every lie, every evasive response, every attempt to cover her tracks. Outwardly calm, I had a storm inside, a storm fueled by betrayal, heartbreak, and a desire for justice. Finally, I confronted her. I approached with a steady, measured demeanor, knowing that any outburst would give her room to deflect, manipulate, or evade responsibility. I met her eyes, letting the calm of my voice carry the weight that anger never could. "Lauren," I said slowly, deliberately. I saw the messages. Her reaction was immediate, a flash of panic, eyes wide, her confident smile faltering for the first time in months. The mask she'd so carefully maintained crumbled instantly. For months, she had projected innocence, charm, and composure. But in that instant, every lie, every betrayal was exposed. Her hands trembled, her voice caught, and her forced laughter dissolved into silence. The person I had trusted, the image she presented to the world, no longer existed. Shock, guilt, and fear etched themselves across her face. She tried to explain, to justify, to say it meant nothing, but the proof was irrefutable. Every hidden message, every secret exchange, every flirtatious word was undeniable. The lies that once seemed small now loomed as monuments of betrayal, each one striking at the trust and love that had once defined us. I didn't yell. I didn't argue. I didn't demand apologies. I let the truth speak for itself. The silence in the room, the gravity of her actions, and the evidence I had uncovered carried more weight than any words could. She realized in that moment she had underestimated me, underestimated the consequences of her choices, and underestimated the inevitability of truth. The aftermath was immediate and brutal. The home we had shared, once filled with laughter and safety, now hung heavy with tension, regret, and mistrust. Lauren's confidence gave way to fear, anxiety, and shame. Every smile she once used as armor vanished, leaving her exposed and broken. The life she had built, the image she had curated, collapsed in a single confrontation. Even outside our home, the ripple effects were clear. Friends and family who had admired her composure began noticing the tension, the awkwardness, the subtle changes. The illusion of perfection she had maintained shattered, replaced by a quiet awareness of her betrayal and its consequences. Her secret life had been revealed, and there was no returning to facade she had once sustained. In the end, the lesson was clear. Deception, no matter how carefully hidden, cannot last forever. The laughter, the charm, the carefully curated persona, none of it could withstand truth, patience, and clarity. Lauren's betrayal was exposed, her perfect image destroyed, and I emerged with a profound understanding of how fragile trust is, how devastating lies can be, and how powerful the truth is when finally revealed.